Ha 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 if you cannot articulate to me right now why you think it's wrong to be gay. So go for it, man. Tell me why it's wrong to be gay. Go for it, big dog. Go for it.
Why can't I be little dog?
We're waiting.
Can you do
Everyone's laughing at you.
one more time for me?
Tell me why it's wrong to be gay.
Can you do
You have
for me
10,
one more time?
9, 8.
8, 7,
All right, basically, I'm going to give you one last chance.
6.
So I'm going to give you one last chance. So basically what I'm getting from you is you hold an extremely irrational prejudice against gay people. Your IQ's probably pretty low if I had to take an educated guess, among many other things. You just don't have like a valid way of like building your beliefs or your like reasons to, believe in what you do find to be true. It's really embarrassing. So now stop embarrassing yourself by sharing your reasons as to why it's wrong to be gay.
Can we have a countdown one more time, please?
Yeah, man. I think he's okay with being willfully ignorant. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest here, y'all. If you guys are enjoying the debate, it's tippity tap tap away in that phone screen. Thank you so much for that, Rose. Let's try to hit 500,000 likes, y'all. Also hit that follow button. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Daniel here. Only get in the request if you do think it is wrong / immoral to be gay. Interesting guest today. What's going on, Daniel? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
I think it's wrong.
Okay, why do you think it's wrong?
Because, so I'm a Christian, and
where in the Bible does it say it's wrong to be gay?
Leviticus 18:22.
Yeah, so the laws that God lays out in Leviticus are specific to the Israelites and against their differences from the Egyptians or the Canaanites. So you would have a strong argument as to why it's wrong to be gay if you were like an Israelite like 3,000 years ago. But it seems as if like, that point just kind of got steamrolled over. Good try though.
I'm sorry. So you're telling me if generations change, the Bible changes too?
No, I'm telling you that in verse 18 of Leviticus, God states directly that the laws in Leviticus were only directed at the Israelites. But now I'm guessing that, you're not the bride. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest here, chat. Only request if you do think it is wrong / immoral to be gay here. We're going to go ahead and move on. Man. Hey, what's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
No, not at all.
Okay, unfortunately, only talking opposition. Appreciate you being straightforward, man. Let's go and talk to Daniel here, chat. Also, we're so close to 500,000 likes. Make sure we're tippity-tapping away on that phone screen here, y'all. We're going to go on sub only just for a little bit here, chat. I want to start doing this every day just for a little bit here. So we're going to go on sub only. For a little bit here. Make sure you drop a subscription. That's quite literally the best way to support me. What's going on, Daniel? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay? Very valid argument. All right, here we're going to go to move on to the next guest. I appreciate y'all for all those follows. By the way, we are on sub-only chat, so if you do want to hop in the chat, make sure you drop a subscription. We're only at 95 followers, 95 subscribers right now. There's actually no one in the chat right now. That's hilarious. What's going on, King? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
Yeah, it's wrong.
Like, why?
Me and you talked, So me and you talked before, and so hopefully this time we could just deal with straight facts and no opinion.
Yeah, why is it wrong to be gay?
All right. So last time you hit up this envelope of this drawing that you had, and I told you the reason that I had. It's because
Lock thank you for that sub, man.
Huh?
So you think, Hunter, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate you so much. So you think like being gay is wrong because if you're gay, you can't have kids. AJ, thank you so much for that subscription. Right. So yeah, if you're is infertility wrong?
You say is infertility wrong?
Yeah.
No, not for a woman when something goes wrong. But you can't. But I hope that you wouldn't compare yourself
so like
to a
I don't
woman.
care if you say something goes wrong or something doesn't go wrong. Caleb, I really appreciate that sub. Thank you so much.
I know
they
because you
still
don't
can't
like
have kids. No, King. What I'm getting at here, I just need you to listen to me like very closely. So
Sure.
You think being gay is wrong because if you're gay, you can't have kids. If you're infertile, you can't have kids either, right? So is it like immoral for me to sleep with my girlfriend if she's infertile?
First of all, it is interesting that you keep comparing yourself to a woman. That is very interesting.
No, I didn't compare myself to a woman. I asked you if I slept with a woman.
You just
that's
did, and I'm gonna answer your question. Watch this.
Zara,
If
thank you
she
so much
can't
for that
have
subscription.
kids, if she can't have kids, what went wrong with her body versus
Right. So she's infertile, right? So she can't have kids, right?
is it natural for a woman to be infertile?
Yeah, totally.
Pull that fact up.
Austin, I appreciate you for that subscription.
Where did you
yeah.
research that?
Yeah, so like after a woman goes through menopause, they're infertile. So it's very natural.
Now,
And then
you
also
just
it's like
mentioned
naturally occurring in
menopause.
about like, yeah, so
So
after
what
a
happens
woman
before
goes,
menopause, Dean? What happens before menopause?
before menopause, about 11% of women are infertile. But dude, King, answer my question. If I sleep with my girlfriend and my girlfriend is infertile, is this immoral?
You see how you don't like facts, and you gonna.
No,
you
I'm
lose
just
every
answering.
single
I'm
time.
asking you a question, and you can't
And I'm
answer my
answering it.
question. Do you see
You
how
just
you do
put-
not like to know how to answer questions? So, King,
Yes, I
look,
do.
I need a
You
direct
said
answer to my
in-
question. King, yes or no? Yes or no? If I have a girlfriend that's infertile and I sleep with her, is this wrong? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, sweet. So here's the contradiction, because you're saying that if what's up, Sabrina? If you're saying that if two gay men, if they sleep with each other, they're not going to have kids, and this is why it's wrong. Well, if I sleep with my infertile girlfriend, we're not going to have kids. So this isn't wrong. This is a logical contradiction.
How did she become? Did she become infertile? How old is your girlfriend? There's a whole lot of facts that you just leave out randomly, but you talk to somebody who can carry their own with facts, which is you don't like facts because they prove you wrong.
Facts. I don't like. Interesting pivot and ad hom. Yeah. So we're just going to assume that she was born infertile.
Okay, so that's a good point. Okay, so she was born infertile. So now let's go to the facts. Is it natural for her to be born infertile?
Oh yeah, sure.
Pull up that fact so everybody can see it.
So I mean, let's just define natural, right? So like the definition of natural is going to be existent in or caused by nature.
Look at you. You pull up the fact that says it is natural for a woman
Right.
to be born infertile.
Yeah, pulled up the definition of natural, existent in or caused by nature. And it was caused by nature for her to be infertile, right? So this wasn't
How
like
many
to do like
percentage of
human
women are
influence.
born infertile?
Yeah, I don't know the certain statistic.
I know
on that.
because you don't like facts, because facts prove you wrong.
No, not at all.
Can
I
you
mean,
show
even
your-
if differences, but what matters
I
is that
told
this
you the
is
fact
an
gets you.
analogy, right? So you said be gay wrong because if
Facts.
gay and engage in intercourse, never kid.
Facts.
Replace
Let's
the
deal
word
with
gay
facts.
with replace the word gay with infertile.
Let's
Be
deal
infertile
with
wrong
facts.
because if infertile engage in intercourse never could, bro. Now
Them
like
facts
listen.
get you.
Now King, like I need you to listen to me, right? I need you to listen to my words. Mind them very closely. Ariana,
I need you to listen to
thank so much for that
facts.
Subscription. I know I need you to listen to facts, bro. I mean, you keep mentioning this
No,
like
but-
I don't like facts, but what I'm getting
Go ahead,
is
go
that
ahead, go
you
ahead,
are
go ahead.
very you are very just like condensed. You're
go
very
ahead.
dense.
You
and
can skip
don't
the
like
emotional
facts. So now
part.
listen.
What are the
Now
facts?
listen. No,
Go ahead.
nothing about what I'm saying is emotional. There is
Facts.
no emotion in the statement that if I engage in intercourse with an infertile woman, we will never have a kid, right? Do you agree with that statement?
Of course, because that is not natural for her to be infertile.
Define natural.
This is why I say if you pull up the facts, everybody will just see that you
Okay,
wrong.
King. Define natural.
Define natural. Okay, so with that being said, can you pull up in front of everybody? Let's deal
No,
with this
King.
natural
King, don't
thing.
pivot. Define natural.
I'm not pivoting. This
No,
is
no.
the
Define
thing.
natural. No, you're saying that infertility is not natural. Define natural. What is
It's not,
infertility?
or else we would not exist.
Emerge, I appreciate that. I
The
appreciate
two people that created
subscription.
you knew that
Thank you so much.
infertility
Kristen, thank you so much for the
not
subscription.
normal.
Right. So define natural.
Okay, I just did. When it comes to a man and a woman, the woman has certain organs you don't, and you can never have a child, even if they insert those organs
Thank you
into
for that
you.
subscription. I really appreciate it.
The woman has a natural uterus. Do
Right,
you
so
know
King,
what a period is?
If you insert
and
your
why it
male
happens?
member into an infertile woman, you're never going to have a kid.
You said define something. I'm explaining this to you. You don't want to hear it. Do you know what a period is? This is part of the explanation.
Yeah, I
You do?
Emerge, thank you for that,
Okay, so
Corky.
when the
Thank you
woman
so much.
sheds the lining, when the woman sheds the inner lining, that causes blood, and that egg is then released, correct?
Right. So what does any of this have
Does
to
a
do with the
man
fact
ever,
that like infertility is not natural?
you, let's talk about you. Can you ever go through that one day in your life?
Yeah, no, not at all. So I don't see how
Of
this
course,
is relevant,
because
though.
it's
Because you
not
said that being,
what?
now listen, King, you said being gay is wrong because they can't have kids, right? If you're infertile, you can't have kids. Is that wrong?
If you are infertile as a man and a woman, You keep trying to switch this thing, and I'm telling you exactly what I'm saying.
Analogy.
If a man and a woman, this facts, man and a woman, man and woman.
Thank you for the roses, Abby.
A woman who cannot have children, that is unnatural.
Define.
Bye, sure. What's up, Trinity? What's up?
Okay, you said this action is unnatural. So give me a definition
Unnatural
of
to
unnatural.
the nature of
Thank you for the
a
roses.
woman. I'm being specific.
Right.
It is unnatural to the nature of a woman to not be able to have children.
Okay, sweet.
that's not the same
but this
process
woman,
you go
they
through
can't
as a
have,
man.
they can't have children though. So
That's not the same process
listen,
you go
now
through as a
listen.
man.
Now, I don't think you're picking up what I'm putting down
Trauma
here.
stuff and having someone
Yeah, an
have no
infertile
down
woman
yet.
can't have kids.
Huh? What you say?
An infertile woman can't have kids in the same way that a gay man can't have kids.
Right,
They
right.
can't
An
give birth.
infertile woman. Yeah, that's because she's infertile and she doesn't have. Something
Her
went wrong with her
population.
body.
And a gay man can't have kids because he's gay.
How do you compare a gay man to a woman?
Well, I'm comparing like them in the
Water. What I
context
think
of
we
your
need to do is
argument.
we need to
You said
invest
don't
in
have the
trade
same
and higher
first of all.
education.
Now you asked me a
and
question.
specialize.
How am I comparing a gay man to this infertile woman? I'm comparing them in the context of your position. You said it's wrong to be gay because if you're gay, you can't have kids.
Oh no, that's no. Wait a minute. What you did was
said-
insert your opinion along with what
the
I'm saying.
price
I'm
level.
dealing with it is unnatural for a woman. Now, if a man
water, what I think
and
we
a
need to do is we
woman
need to invest
want
in
to
trade
have
and
children
higher
and
education
she's
and
not able
specialize.
to, that something went wrong with her body. That's if he can. By the way. Now, we haven't even talked about that part, but we're talking about a woman. Now, if you say, well, a gay man, and then compare him to a gay
So
woman.
like you could say it like something went wrong. Like you could use like any of these weird descriptors. It doesn't change the fact that she can't have kids.
That's because it's unnatural for her, the same way it's unnatural
Yeah, but
for
you
a man.
can't define
not to be
you
able
can't
to do it.
define like unnatural. So the definition of natural
What
is
do you mean?
existing in so via Oxford language, the definition of natural is existing in or caused by nature. So the definition of unnatural or the negation of this would be not existing in or not caused by nature. And we do know that infertility is existing in or caused by nature. Therefore, infertility is natural. It
You
just
tried
follows
it
from
and
the
just
definition.
failed. Read that definition slowly one more time in front of everybody. You tried it and just
Yeah,
failed.
the
You just
definition of
fucked yourself.
natural is existing in or caused by nature.
Caused by
Infertility
nature.
is existing in or caused by nature.
The first woman, did she become pregnant? Or you don't even say the first, I didn't have to say the first woman. Women, period. Let's look at the beginning of this species just totally. Did they have babies?
Yeah. A fair percent.
Because why?
90. So at the beginning of our species, right? 89% of women had babies, and then 0% of women over the age of about 55 had babies.
Whoops. Because it was what? Natural for them to do so.
No, because they weren't infertile.
Because it's not natural for them to be infertile.
So these two things could be true at once. Like they could both be natural. It could be
If
natural,
they
it could
had
not be
no
infertile,
babies,
natural, it could be
Dean,
infertile.
you know I would be talking right now.
Right. So
It's
I mean,
not
logic.
mysterious.
Well,
Say what
you
now?
seem to be like conjuring up an argument as to why infertility is going to be wrong.
No, that's not what
So
I'm doing.
I have
What
a
I'm
question.
doing is getting
Would you
to
say
look
that
at
like
the
a good
facts.
argument? Now listen to
Show
me, King.
them. Show them.
Now listen, King. So you said that like being gay is wrong because if everyone was gay, we'd cease to exist, or if like the first people were gay, we wouldn't be here.
What?
I think Hunter
What?
Hunter has a point. You said you mean abnormal. Like yeah, being like infertile is going to be like atypical. It's not going to be like of the majority, but it's definitely still natural.
First of all,
That screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 100,000 likes. If you disagree, send a guest request right now.
These
Y'all.
species and the men that impregnated them,
Yeah.
that is what is natural. Now, if you want to say that we can deal with another word called abnormal and normal,
So if that's going to be natural, then this is going to be defining both gay and infertility.
did you
as
know
unnatural.
that infertility?
No, King. If this is your definition of natural, then this is going to be like defining being gay and infertility.
it's still
No,
natural.
listen to my words. If your definition of natural is like what caused humans to come to be at the beginning of time, this is going to deem being gay and being infertile as unnatural. So
No.
this isn't like a symmetry breaker between the two.
No.
ideas.
What you are. This is why I love going in depth about what the process is. So let's see if it's natural or unnatural. Two men.
The definition of natural is existing in or
let's
caused
see
by
what
nature.
they do. Let's see. Let's see.
Sure.
When it comes to body parts, let's see what everybody do. So if it comes to two men deciding, ooh, we're going to sleep with each other, where do they insert themselves?
Yeah, so the male member is going to be inserted into the mouth of the man or into the anus of the man. Knox, I appreciate that subscription.
Okay, so
Right? So now I have a question for you.
No,
is being
both men
gay
and
existing?
women.
No.
Wait, Dean.
Is being
it's about to
gay
get
existing
serious.
in or caused by nature?
Dean, both men and women have an anus, correct?
Right.
Okay. Now, what comes out of that?
What comes out like feces?
Yeah, that's where you use. That's where the waste comes out, correct?
Yeah, that's going to be one of the functions of it.
So if a man inserts his seed, if a man inserts his seed into that area of another man, does it produce any life whatsoever?
No. If a man inserts a seed into the vagina of an infertile woman, is this going to produce any life ever?
Correct. It does not. But
Right.
now look at
So
what
this
you
is an
just
asymmetry
said.
breaker.
This is why I like when you compare men body parts to woman body parts, because you cut yourself every
We're not
time.
comparing the body parts.
Yes, you
We're
are.
Comparing. Now, listen, King, I
Now,
have a
if a
question.
woman-
No, stop talking.
Go ahead.
Stop talking.
Go
Right?
No, go ahead.
We're comparing like the logic.
cut
Like, I don't
yourself
know how to
every
make this
time.
like any more clear. You said
You
it's,
destroy
like,
yourself every time
just-
with facts.
King, just don't interrupt me. Right? I need you to know your place.
Go
please.
ahead. Oh,
So you
okay,
just
go
said it
ahead.
yourself. If a man ejaculates into like the male posterior, I'm just gonna put you on mute. Like seriously, don't interrupt me. You just said it yourself. If a man ejaculates into a male posterior, it's never gonna produce a kid, and this is why being gay is wrong. Right? So like if a male ejaculates into a female member, and this female is infertile, this is never gonna produce any kids. So this should follow under the same logic.
It
Being
should.
infertile is wrong. Also, Marissa, thank you so much for the subscription. And
What
Michael,
went
thank you so
wrong?
much for the subscription.
Okay,
So now I
now,
have another
Dean.
question for you, King. No,
Go
I've
ahead,
been
go
trying to
ahead,
ask
go
you this
ahead.
question for fucking ever. I've been trying to ask you this question for fucking ever.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Is being gay existing in or caused by nature?
You said what?
Is being gay existing in or caused by nature?
Is being gay caused or existing by nature?
Is same-sex attraction existing in or caused by nature?
Dean, you can be attracted to a bear for all I care. If you shoot your seed into that bear, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Oh.
Look at the question you just
Bro,
asked.
I can be attracted to an infertile woman for all you care, but if I shoot my seed into that infertile woman, nothing's gonna happen. Stop
with your
being
hand?
so dense, King.
What-
Bro,
look at your
literally
hand.
stop being so dense. Stop being so dense. First of all,
hand.
you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. Is being gay existing in or caused by nature? Yes or no?
Dean, what kind of question?
Bro, answer my question. Is same-sex attraction existing in or caused by nature?
Dean, same-sex attraction is not natural.
Answer my question, King. Bro, I'm gonna give you one last shot before, I'm gonna give you one last shot here, King.
Okay, what you do?
I'm gonna give you one last shot here.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Is same-sex attraction
13, turning
existing in or caused by nature? Yes or no?
No.
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 Yo, what's up? How old are
So
you?
if it's not existing in or caused by
13,
nature, then
turning
why do we see
14.
homosexuality in over 3,000 other species besides humans? And then why
Did
did
you
the
just
Netherlands
come-
Institute for Brain Research, in conjunction with the Center for Neurodoctor Studies at the University of Pittsburgh in Massachusetts, use EEGs, MRIs, fMRIs, and postmortem brain slices to conclude that being gay or straight sexual orientation is dependent upon physicalities of the brains, such as dendritic density, like
Dean,
density
what
of
animal you
neurons,
compare
neuronic
yourself to?
substructure, FSH, and neuro and thank you so much for the hanging lights, and then like the volume of gray mass in like the left putamen, and like all these other like neurobiological attributes.
What
of
animal are
humanity
you
that
comparing yourself to?
Bro, no, I'm telling you right now. Like, listen.
No, I'm asking
And these
you, what
other
animal-
aspects of neurology that are developed starting about 8 weeks gestation in your mother's womb, right?
Animal are you comparing yourself to?
Yeah, so what I just talked about to do with like the EEGs, MRIs, fMRIs, and postmortem brain slices by the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, this was done on humans.
octopus, which one?
I appreciate y'all for the roses. No, those were done on humans. Fee, thank you for the
You said
sunglasses.
other species.
Right.
You just said other species.
Yeah.
A human and a human is
just
not
to like
another species.
Just to like go over, King, just to go over what I just told you, I went over how these institutions of science and medicine concluded that sexual orientation is based off upon naturally developed physicalities of the brain. And then I added on to this argument that like, sexual, like same-sex attraction exists in nature because we observe it in 3,000 other species in nature.
What
when
other
when you take the
species?
Yeah, penguins, lions, bears, cubs, apes.
Okay, hold it, Dean.
Like marine animals, fruit flies, reptiles, lizards.
Hold it, Dean.
There's
Fruit
3,000.
Fruit flies. You said marine animals.
So many.
Now, Dean, this is what you are comparing to humans is why I say this must be natural. Because they've studied this in fruit flies.
No, so what I'm saying is I gave you the whole spiel about the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research.
I'm literally listening to what you're saying.
Now listen, I gave you the whole spiel about like the institutions of like neurology, science, and medicine that have shown sexual orientation to be dependent upon physicalities of the brain, and then I added on top of this by stating that it's found in nature, such as these 3,000 other species.
With people, you just compared yourself with
No,
the
there wasn't a
studies of
comparison
humans.
there. There literally wasn't a comparison there. I just said it's found in nature.
Dean, you just said in comparison with other species. You just said.
I mean, how is this guy this dense, bro? Is this guy real?
You just said
I appreciate that, Rose.
comparing the studies between other species. That's what you just said. I'm listening.
What I just
to what you
said is that listen again. I'm going to say it one more time. I understand you're a little bit
There are
slow.
some people that we
give it
ban.
your best shot. Give it your
All right.
best shot.
The Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, in conjunction with the Center for Neurodoctrine Studies at the University of Pittsburgh in Massachusetts, use EEGs, fMRIs, MRIs, and postmortem brain slices.
There are some people that we ban.
Yeah.
Conclude
absolutely.
that all
And there's
sexual orientations are dependent upon specific physicalities of the brain. And these physicalities of the brain are developed naturally in your mother's womb starting at about 8 weeks. And then, to add on to this, we observe homosexuality in nature. We observe same-sex attractions in over 3,000 other species. Right? So the fact that it's observed all throughout the animal kingdom, and science has been able to conclude that it is reliant upon naturally developed physicalities of the brain, this is going to classify it as existing in or caused by nature, right? And this is the definition of natural. Therefore, being gay is
Pull up
natural.
that study.
Yeah. Which one?
Can you pull up that study so I can see it? I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see what you saying.
Yeah. Which one do you want?
The one that you just quoted. You just said all of that, and I listened to that spiel you just did. Can you pull that up so we can look at it?
Yeah. There's the gray mass one. Remember when I talked
Your
about
head
gray
in the
mass
way.
and the pudiments? Right.
You talking about the one? Well, it just
So then
disappeared.
here's one about the dendritic spinal densities.
It just disappeared.
Right.
Hold
Here's one about sexual differentiation of like the BNST.
on. D, what in the world?
Right.
Did
So
nobody see that? Your head was in the way.
right, bro. If you want to go read them, they're posted in my Discord. But like, we're here to debate. Like, I mean, I don't mind showing them to you. You could go read them.
So that same
Yeah, I mean,
site that you
King,
just
if you want
pulled
to come
up.
back in like, if you want to come back in like 10 minutes after you read them and continue this debate, but I just came with receipts.
This is
It's so fucking
this is the information that you bringing forth, and it's interesting that when stuff is presented, you skip past it so fast, and you didn't want nobody to read it.
Yeah, no, I know. No, King, what I'm telling you is go read it. Like, they're long studies. It'll take you about like an hour and a half to read through all of them. They're all posted in my Discord. You could join it and find them, and then come back if you like.
It's not that you misunderstanding what I'm saying. This is the information that you are. This is a debate, right?
Right. It's
Okay.
a debate, not like
Right. So
not like
all I'm
Professor
asking
Dean.
for, all
It's
I'm
your job
asking
to
for
read
is
it.
the
So go
site.
read it and then come back. Right?
No, all I'm asking for is the site.
Oh yeah. So we're going to be looking at, first of all, DY 10.1016/j.neuroimage.2009.03.048. The next one we're going to be looking at is DOI 10.1038/S4 1598-020.
Dean, the site.
This is the NIH, National Institute of Health.
National Institute of Health.
In the healthcare industry,
cool.
as far as
That's
padding
all
the
I
bills.
wanted to
Ask
know.
any
National
doctor,
Institute of
ask
Health,
any
and this is what you use to back up the.
I mean,
what
I
you
also
would
use
consider-
the World Health Organization, the American Psychiatric Association, the American
Ask any
Medical
nurse,
Association, the
they'll
Endocrine
tell you.
They have
Society,
universal
the British
health. We
Psychological
don't.
Society, the Royal College of Psychiatrics, the Canadian Psychological Association, the Australian Psychological Society, the European Society for Sexual Medicine, the American
healthcare
Academy of
industry,
Pediatrics,
as
the
far as
American College
padding
of
the bills,
Physicians,
ask
the
any
American
doctor,
Academy of Family
ask any
Physicians,
nurse,
the
they'll
American
tell you.
they have
Counseling
universal-
Association, and the American Public Health Association.
That's
And
cool.
then the Center for Neurodoctrine Studies at the University of Pittsburgh in Massachusetts, and the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, and then the Center for Neuroimaging at UCLA.
That's nice and pretty. Now
Right,
I'm gonna compare all.
In the-
Now
in the
listen to this.
healthcare
I'm gonna
industry,
compare
as far
everything
as
that you
padding
just
the bills,
said
ask any
to the
doctor,
history of
ask any nurse,
mankind,
they'll
and
tell
let's
you.
see if it stands.
Right.
So here we are back at square one. Now, with all of that you just said, all of that, when it comes to you asking me about the infertility of a woman versus two men who don't have the same body parts as a woman, by the way.
Right.
Right. So we got that clear. If a infertile
Right.
woman, now the same way you pulled that up is the same thing that I'm telling you. It is not natural for a woman to be infertile.
Okay.
Can it happen? Yes.
Yeah. So this
It
is the
can
same
happen.
thing. So you just said this, like what you're saying right now is the same thing as me just pulling those up. So pull your study up. You asked me for mine. I'm going to ask you for yours. Pull it up.
No problem. One moment.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn off sub only chat for like 5 seconds. Just while he's researching this. Anyways, while he's researching this, everybody, tippity tap away on that phone screen. Kelsey, I really appreciate that coral. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You thought he ate? I think it'll be a while. How y'all doing? Welcome in, everybody. Just say womp. Womp womp!
There ain't no womp womp. All we're gonna do is pull up the facts on how infertility and how the percentages on it. This ain't hard.
Right. So where's the study?
Hold on, Dean.
Also, the definition of natural and unnatural don't like include any like necessary percentage criteria. Like the definition of natural is existing in or caused by nature. It doesn't matter if it's existing in or caused in nature in like 1%,
Dean, the facts
half
gonna
a
speak.
percent, a quarter of a percent.
The facts are gonna
Right,
do the
so
talking.
give me the facts.
I am.
So pull it up. Pull up the facts.
I am. I don't. You don't have to tell me. You already said it one time. Just hold on.
All right, let's see it. We're waiting. Thank you for the superpower, Ava.
You'll be all right. So the first thing that we're going to research and look at is the percentage of women who are infertile.
Yeah, sure. Sure, let's see it. What is it? Thank you for the ice cream, Abby. Where's your academic study that says infertility is unnatural?
Dean, these facts. Let's get to it. Here we go. Now, I'm going to turn my screen on so everybody can see this.
Sweet.
That way we can look at this.
We're back, chat.
Now, I don't know how many people men. Now, I want everybody to look at this. About 9% of men and about 11% of women of reproductive age in the United States have experienced fertility problems.
Right.
Now,
I told you this earlier. I told you 11%.
Dean, do you see? You don't have to say that. This is a fact, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
Hold on, put this screen back up.
I mean, it's just like for the live. I'm kind of the big guy. I threw you up there so you could show it. But if you want to like speak out loud and tell us what it is, you can. Right. So that is a fact, King. So how does this show that it's unnatural?
How does it show what?
I mean, I shared this fact earlier. I was like 11% of women over the age of 18 are infertile, and 100% of women after they go through menopause are infertile. This is a fact. And how does this show it's unnatural?
Menopause. What is menopause, Dean?
Yeah. So,
Of course they're infertile after menopause. What happens with their body to cause that? It is not the same thing with a man.
It's just like hormonal changes that typically occur in a woman between the age of 50 and
Which
55.
does a man go through menopause?
No. So how does this show that infertility is unnatural?
It's amazing how you keep switching from this.
No,
Hey,
wait, King.
you said
It's not. I'm not switching from
menopause.
anything, bro.
We can- I can answer all of
bro,
these
King,
questions. It's
I
not
asked you
hard.
for it, bro. All right, King. Here's the deal. I asked you for an academic study that shows infertility is unnatural, and then you just pulled up statistics about how many people are infertile.
What?
I asked you for an academic study that shows infertility to be unnatural, and then you pull up these statistics. How do these statistics show it to be unnatural?
If it is natural, this dude, if it is natural, the women and the men of the beginning of this species would not be able to do this.
Wait,
You're
so
asking
what was the point of the statistics then? Because it seems like the statistics don't have to do anything to do with the men and the
no,
women
they
at the
do.
beginning of the species. What's the point of the statistics? Are you
They
saying
do
that
because you're bouncing
infertility is
between 2
unnatural?
points.
Wait, no,
You're bouncing
King. Are
between
you saying
2
that
points.
infertility is unnatural because so little people are infertile?
Huh?
Are you saying that infertility is unnatural because so little people are infertile?
No. What is
So then what's
happening
the point of the
two-
statistics?
I'm literally telling you. There's 2 things going on right now.
Right.
You asked the question, why do I think being gay is wrong? There are a whole lot of points in this
Right.
that you brought up because you ask a question about every 10 seconds.
Bro, I'm trying to figure out how infertility
This
is
dude.
unnatural right now.
This dude.
I'm trying to figure out how infertility is unnatural. You understand that, right? And like, I asked you for an academic study or for a fact that shows it to be unnatural, then you bring up these statistics. So, like, now draw the dotted lines. How do those statistics show it to be unnatural?
One moment.
So you don't know how those statistics show it to be unnatural?
What you mean? I don't know. Let's let the facts speak. I'd rather just show people. That way they can see it.
Right. So what facts show it to be unnatural? I've been asking this question for a long time. Sunny, thank you so much for the year sweet. I really appreciate it. Also, by the way, if you want to be in the sub only chat, make sure you drop a sub. I appreciate everyone that has. It is like it's really appreciated. So, King, what academic studies can you show us that shows infertility is unnatural?
No problem. Here we go. So, National Library of Medicine. Let's look at this.
NLM, okay. What are we looking at?
You looking at you. Let everybody see it.
Right.
Let's read this.
Right, so
Claims
this is talking
about-
about a disease.
You ready to see this now?
Yeah, so the claim
Or
is
do you want me to
unnatural.
give you? Or do you want
So
me to
are
give you
all diseases unnatural?
this dude?
It's just a very simple claim.
Also, so you don't want to read? Do you want to read through this or not?
I'm trying to understand why you say.
Do you want to read through this or not?
I'm trying to understand why you say that infertility is unnatural. That's all.
Do you want to read through this or not?
Bro, King, read us through it.
All right. Now, when it comes to that same stuff that you pulled up, do you mind reading that through for us after I get done with
It's
this?
on my Discord. It's on my Discord.
Okay, yeah,
It's public
Infertility.
on my Discord. You could go.
yeah,
you can read it
okay,
yourself.
yeah. So you're not gonna read through it. I got you.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm not.
Of course you're not.
That'd take like an hour and a half, King.
Who said this won't take a minute?
No, okay, if it's gonna take a minute, then don't read through it and sum it up for us.
What?
Yeah, this isn't a lecture, it's a debate. Sum it up for
No,
us.
no, it's
so
not that I'm trying to. It's not that I'm trying to lecture, Dean. But see, this is what happens.
I thank you so much for that subscription.
This is what happens when you pull this up. I want people to be able to see for themselves.
Right. So tell us what it says in a concise, efficient manner. Come on.
In a concise, efficient manner. Okay, I'll tell you what it says in a concise, efficient manner. That infertility, it is not natural. This is something that happens because of a mutation in the body of a woman.
Can you show us where it says on there that it's unnatural?
This dude here.
Let's see the word. Let's see it where it says unnatural.
This dude.
Yeah, show us on the phone right now.
Do you want to read through?
Nope, I don't. Show us on the phone screen where it says the word unnatural. And you also just said a natural mutation. I just want to point that out. You just called it a natural mutation. Show us the word unnatural. Oh, chat. Oh, he can't find it. He can't find it, can I? Or can he? Yeah, he can't find it. Yo, it's just Sunny. Thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, this is really embarrassing. Oh, this is terrible, man. I'm going to put you back on the little screen there. Man, this is embarrassing. Where does it say unnatural on there, King?
What is a mutation?
Again, show us the word unnatural on your screen.
It is not going to say the word unnatural. You asked for a summary.
I can appreciate your time. We're going to move on to the next guest here, chat. Oh, what a man. What an interesting little feller. Thank you for the GG, Ben. What's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay? Unfortunately, we're going to move on to the next guest here. Next, please. I got you. Let's go to move on to the next guest chat here. Let's go ahead and talk to Case in chat. Thank you so much for that, Harmony Maggie. I really appreciate it. Oh, the next guest did not load in. We're going to move on to the next year chat. By the way, if you're enjoying the debates, tippity tap away in that phone screen. Let's try to get up to 600,000 likes. I appreciate you for that. Oh my God, Loch Ness! Thank you so much for the Mocha the Monkey. Thank you so much. What's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
No.
Okay, unfortunately, I'm only looking for opposition. We're going to move on to the next guest here. Loch Ness, thank you so much. We're going to move on to T. Wayne. Let's go to talk to T. Wayne chat. What's going on, T?
Hello.
Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
I do think it is wrong.
Okay, why do you think it's wrong?
It is not how God intended it.
How do you know that's not how God intended it? Maggie, appreciate you for that.
Because in Genesis 1:27, God created humanity in God's own image. In the divine image of God, created them, male and female. God created them. God blessed them. Said to them, be fertile and multiply. Can two males be fertile and have babies together?
Oh, yeah, no. Well, they can be fertile.
I didn't think so.
They can't multiply. Is infertility wrong?
That's right. Fertility?
Is infertility wrong?
I mean, it happens. It's in life, but God is the giver of life. And I firmly believe with enough prayer, God will give you a baby.
Oh, right. So, dude, is infertility wrong, yes or no?
No, I don't think anyone can choose to be
so
infertile.
Genesis says, and God says in Genesis that you're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. And, being gay is wrong because it's a deviation from being fruitful and multiplying. Then wouldn't infertility also be wrong because it's a deviation from being fruitful and multiplying? You said it's not wrong, regardless of the fact that it also deviates from God's, design intention.
It is in the Bible that there are women that are infertile, if I can find it in one of my markers here.
Danny, thank you so much for that love drop. Thank you so much, Danny. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, y'all.
Another one in Genesis 25:21. His wife was infertile. So it says right here, Isaac prayed to the Lord for his wife, since she was unable to have children. The Lord was moved by his prayer, and his wife, Rebecca, became pregnant.
Right, so we're like assuming a case in which like he didn't pray to the Lord and the wife became pregnant. We're talking about a case of like an infertile person that never has any kids because of this, not some like miracle or whatever you want to call it. Misdiagnosis.
Well, if you can't have babies, God will give you babies if you give him your heart.
Bro, T-Wayne.
Jesus.
T-Wayne. No, he won't. Name me one case of an infertile woman that had a kid.
What?
Give me one case of a truly infertile woman that got pregnant from this divine intervention of God.
Rebecca. And then
No, we actually have documented, not that just that we wrote down. Like an actual like
no, it is
study.
documented in the Bible.
Yeah, no, not in the Bible. Name one outside of the Bible where like they can't just lie. Like with our understanding of modern science and medicine, name one case of an infertile person that became pregnant because they prayed to God.
You know, my mom was given a gift to hear because she was once.
We're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest here, chat. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk to. Who do we want to talk to? Let's go ahead and talk to Santiago. If you guys are enjoying the debates, tippity tap away on that phone screen, y'all. Let's try to hit 600,000 likes. What's going on, man? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
Yeah, but
why?
I just want to say first, I'm not like a follower of any religion.
Sweet. Why is it
I'm
wrong?
actually an atheist, and I'm not homophobic, but I do think that it's wrong.
Why?
Because it's biologically not the way like the human body is supposed to work.
Wait.
Let me tell you why.
Do you think that there's a way that the human body is supposed to function in, but you don't believe in a god? You believe in like an intelligent design, but you don't believe in a god?
Yeah, an intelligent design that...
Thank you so much for the Forever Rose, Winebox. Appreciate that so
The
much.
intelligent design that was made with millions of years of evolution, not by a single creator, but...
What's the function of the hands?
Sorry?
What is the function of the hands?
To grasp stuff, right? Yeah.
So is playing musical instruments wrong because it digresses from this evolutionary function?
No.
What's the point of your feet?
Well, it has many points, like movement, just overall balance.
Right. So is driving a car for movement wrong because it digresses from this evolutionary function of the feet?
How does that have anything to do with what I'm saying?
Because you're saying that being gay is wrong because it digresses from this evolutionary function. But then, like, I asked you for the evolutionary function of your hands, and you said to grasp stuff. And, like, playing a musical instrument is a digression from grasping stuff from evolutionary means. Therefore, is it wrong?
Damn. You proved me wrong, mate.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, goodbye, thanks.
Have a good one. Have a good one, man. Alright, y'all. we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest here, chat. We're probably only gonna do let's see, 1 or 2 more for the night, and then we're gonna hop off here. I got some homework I gotta knock out. I probably gotta eat some dinner as well, y'all. I love it when that happens as well. Good guess, good guess. I fucking like W guess for real. Like unironically W guess. So this is gonna be the last guest of the evening, chat. If you have enjoyed the debates tonight, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you also join my Discord. The link is in the bio. Y'all already know, but we're going to go ahead and do our last guest of the night here. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna look through here. I'm going to cherry pick. I'm going to try to get us a good guess. I'm going to try to get us a good guess here, chat. So I'm going to take a little extra time on this. John, I want to talk to John.
Yo.
What's up, John? You think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
Alright, let me ask you this question. What is your definition of being gay?
Same-sex attraction.
Same-sex attraction.
The definition of being gay.
Okay. Yes, I think it's wrong, and I think it's more. Yes. It's more. Yes.
Why is it wrong?
Just that's not how it's supposed to work.
How do you know that?
Because we were made to reproduce, right? And to
We know that
reproduce,
we were made to reproduce.
because that's literally what we do. You got a
That's what
male.
we do. So you observe this function within humanity, and then anything that digresses from this function is going to be wrong?
I'm not saying anything, but like
Well, you're saying that being gay is wrong because they can't, reproduce, right?
having sexual
Is
intercourse.
infertility wrong?
No, that is a disease. That is not a choice.
Well, they can't reproduce.
No, that is
It's
not,
not a choice? Yeah, so being gay isn't a choice either.
Yes, it
To be
is.
sexually aroused by me right now?
No, not you.
So
No.
you can't choose to be sexually aroused by a man, but you think it's a choice to be
Okay,
sexually aroused
look.
by a man.
It is a choice for you to be sexualized by anybody you want. You can choose to like a girl. You can choose like a boy. But
You just said you couldn't.
being infertile, you do not get to choose that. It's a disease. That is not natural at all. Like, that is not natural.
How old are you?
18.
What year were you born in?
Why?
I'm gonna guess like 15. I'm gonna guess like 15. Well, all right, we'll get a final. We'll get like an actual final guest in here. Let's try to get a good one, chat. Let's try to get a good one here. Let's try to get a good one, chat. Let's see who's in these. Hayden Smith, my very first guest request. Let's get a good one. Hayden Smith is trying to connect. Hayden Smith is trying to connect and I won't let him connect. Oh man, that's sad. Oh, this guy says I'm scared of him. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Why not? Fuck it. Hey, do you think I'm scared of you? Hello? You just commented in the chat like 10 seconds ago that I was scared of you. I'm scared of you, but you won't talk. Oh, man. Yeah, get called out, motherfucker. Alright, y'all. Alright, last guess here. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. I'm tired, chat. I'm just trying to get a last guess for y'all right now. Thank you so much for that, Rose. I appreciate you. Oh, man, none of these guests are loading in. Like, unironically, none of these guests are loading in. I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much for the roses, y'all. Oh, bro, what the fuck? Literally none of these guests are loading in. Oh, he says he can talk now. Oh, let's go back to him then. You gotta re-request, man. I want to talk to the guy that says I'm scared of him. The guy that isn't in the guest requests. Well, you gotta join the guest requests. Unfortunately, he did not join. Alright, guys, I fucking hell. Why can't we get a guest in here? Thank you for that, Harvey. Next, last guest is gonna. Hey, what's going on, Towels? Do you think it's wrong/immoral to be gay?
Actually, I don't think there's anything wrong. So I don't know if I have to be against it by joining or anything.
Unfortunately, I'm only talking to opposition. Talk to said density. One of y'all just got a special request. I'm not seeing him in the guest request though. I want to pick someone good. I don't see that individual. Tab. They're not in the guest requests. What's going on, Lil Noodle?
So,
how old are you?
I am 16 going on 17, but
Unfortunately, you gotta be of age. Y'all want me to talk to James? Let's go ahead and try to find... Dark Horse. Well, what the fuck? Why can I still hear her? Alright, y'all want me to talk to James, but I can't find James anywhere in the requests. Let's just go ahead and talk to Caleb. Teenagers, man, yep. Hi, what's going on, Caleb? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay? Caleb, you got on mute, man. Bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, chat. I might just hop off if we can't like find a guest here, you know? Like I really just want a debate, and we're not having good looking for a debate right now. The next guest is loading in again. Yeah, this guy didn't connect. Hello. Oh, I want to talk to Sweet Nasty. I hope this guest loads in. Thank you so much for the hearts, Michael. What's going on? Do you think it's wrong / immoral to be gay?
Hey, Dean.
Hello.
I appreciate watching your live, and I watch you just about every day. And I feel like it's wrong to be gay. I love all people. And one thing I have to say is, I don't know how you can have a discussion about morality without bringing in the source of morality. And most people are going to get their source of morality from a religion. So I don't know even how to have a debate per se, really, without bringing God into it, you know?
Where does God say that being gay is wrong?
Well, I think the Bible makes it pretty clear throughout Scripture.
Where in the Scripture?
Well, I don't have my Bible on me, and I'm not going to Google any verses right now, but...
Can I just name them for you?
Yeah, go for it. You've got Sodom and Gomorrah, the story of that, how God destroyed them.
So Genesis 19.
Okay, yeah, so you have that reference. You have, different places in the New Testament that say this, Romans, that, and the other type. Yes, they talk about how all of this, he lists all these types of people that are not going to inherit the kingdom. And it isn't just... It's not just gay, it's all sin. And
all right. So okay. I'm like, you couldn't name the places where it says it in the Bible. You kind of got it there. So Sodom and Gomorrah, which is in Genesis 18. Then you have Romans 1 and Corinthians 6:9. This is the New Testament. Do you care about the Old Testament at all?
I think all of it's legit because Jesus is God.
So we got 4 verses here. We're just going to go in chronological order. Levitican law says that being gay is an abomination. But in verse 18 of Leviticus, God directly states that the laws laid out in Leviticus are directed solely for the Israelites and their differences against the Egyptians and the Canaanites. So that'd be a good argument to articulate why it would be wrong to be gay as an Israelite living about 3,000 years ago. But like it has no bearing on a non-Israelite apart from that year. So throw it out the window. Okay. Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. God destroyed the city and condemned Gomorrah because Gomorrah raped and assaulted an angel, not because of same-sex relationships. Throw it out the window. 2 and 1, Romans and Corinthians. So the original Greek language used in Romans and Corinthians, which is arsenioka and malakoi, cannot be directly translated into condemnment of same-sex relations. And this is made clear by understanding the most literal translations of these words, right? So translations of the Bible that condemned homosexuality only appeared in 1947 for the particular reason of, scrutinizing gay people. So that's all the verses. They're all done. Being gay actually isn't condemned in the Bible.
Here's the thing. I think people probably are born gay. I don't think that's a sin. I think acting on it is. And
can you prove to me that God exists?
Well, I could tell you a lot of testimonies, and that your mind would probably be blown.
No, give me proof of your God. I could give you testimonies of Shmeezus. Okay. That wouldn't make you believe in Shmeezus.
I'll give you some proof. So, about 15 years ago, I wanted to go to Africa on a mission trip, but I didn't have the finances to do it. And I prayed. I said, Lord, if you want me to go to Africa, you need to show me the money because I don't have it in my budget. Like, we were flat broke at the time. And I prayed and I prayed. I just put out there on the line. God, straight up, give me the money if you want me to go. You put on my heart. If you want me to go, give me the money. I kid you not. About 3 days later, I get a check in the mail that my husband's got a head for numbers. He keeps track of everything. He didn't even know this was coming. It was a source, a business source that said, hey, you have this money over here. I think you forgot about it. It literally was the amount to go to Africa. Okay. So there's one right there. Here's another one. Here's the thing, Dean.
That literally doesn't prove anything. I mean, do you know, like, how many millions of people pray for things every day, and then those prayers, quote unquote, come true through a confirmation bias? Like, if that was proof of the existence of your God, then I could list off like hundreds of other religions that would also apparently exist, because individuals can give the same type of anecdotal stories.
Let me tell you another one.
Like, I'm sure we could bring up a Muslim right now that's on the live right now that will tell you a story about how he prayed to Allah and to Prophet Muhammad. And Prophet Muhammad and Allah answered his prayers.
Let me talk, honey. So, here's one that you just can't top, okay? So, I'm sitting there at work, and it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to be seeing my last patient. And I was supposed to check in on some app because I was going to be flying on this flight to back east to visit my husband. He was over there for work. And so I'm supposed to check in on the app because you have to do it 24 hours in advance so you get the best seat, whatever. I wasn't very tech savvy and I was exhausted. I'd messed around on the app. I was tired. I was pissed. I didn't know what I was doing. And I said, Lord, I'm just stupid and I need your help. I said, I'm exhausted. I have to leave. I got to get home. I got to pack. I got to leave first thing in the morning. And I said, just help me. I need your help. And next patient that walks through the door, guess who he is? He's a pilot for the airline. He says, oh, yeah, I'll help you. Hand him my phone. Click, click, click. And I could tell you story after story after story. And here's the thing, Dean.
I could bring up someone that believes in the Norse gods. I could bring up someone that believes in the Greek gods, the Hindu gods, the Buddhist gods, the Mayan gods, the Aztec gods, the Islamic god, bro. Now listen. Now just listen. Don't interrupt. Bro, how are you going to interrupt me after I let you talk for minutes? Like, give me the same respect that I just gave to you.
I'm sorry.
You're right. So I could bring up quite literally like any subscriber to any religion, and they can give you the same exact anecdotal stories of them praying to their gods. Does this mean that these gods also exist? No. Obviously, you're Christian. You only think your God exists. But these individuals will give you the same proof for theirs. Therefore, they're just as justified if we're looking at things logically.
Right. I see what you're saying, and I get it. It's a hard thing to hash out, in a 10-minute debate, and I'm not really a debater per se. But the thing is, it really boils down to a belief, and there's no way to really prove anything. There's a lot of...
Sure there is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can prove I exist. No. I can prove I'm on a TikTok live. I can prove I have 20. I can prove that I'm a man. I can prove I have blonde hair and blue eyes. I can prove that my dad's name is John. I can prove that I'm 19 years old. I can prove that 1 + 1 is 2. I can prove like the nebular theory is like a justified explanation for like how like planets form. I can prove the laws of physics. I can prove Newton's laws and Kepler's version of those laws. We can prove so much.
Well, you're freaking smart. Where'd you go to school?
I go to school at CU Boulder.
What's your degree in? Or what are you working towards?
Philosophy is my major.
Are you? I respect that. That's awesome. And I totally get where you're coming from. And, I think you help me when I watch you just to kind of, it's definitely food for thought on how to process things and how to come up with an argument for what I do believe. And, So thank you for that.
Of course. The best justification for Christianity is going to be like historical evidence as far as, like the place where events took place, your manuscripts, your collection of manuscripts, your eyewitness testimonies. These are going to be the only like 3 pieces of evidence to support the existence of Christianity. But like these 3 pieces of evidence can also be used to support any other religion of any time.
I think it's a very sorry, go ahead.
It is. It's personal. It's personal. But like my honest and real take. You're a sweet lady. You've been nothing but nice. You've been respectful. My honest and real take is that using these beliefs to justify prejudice against like certain sub communities of us as humans is very negative and bad. And I find this to be like quite so like absurdly clear because we've done this forever. We've done this for so long. Religion has been used to unalive hundreds of thousands of people, to scrutinize millions, to kill innocents throughout the entire history of time.
Largely, I think it's been the Catholic Church.
It's been all churches. Like, you understand that homosexuals are currently lynched in Saudi Arabia still because of their religious beliefs? Like, women can't go to school past 6th grade in Afghanistan now because of their religious beliefs. Female genitalia mutilation exists. Like honor unalivings exists. There's so many things that exist because of these religious beliefs.
I am not for that. And I think God is love. And I think if you study the man Jesus Christ, you will have to arrive at that conclusion. And there is a justice side of him too, because without justice, things don't pack a punch. Love doesn't mean anything if there isn't justice behind it. And, I think that God's character has been... we fall apart. I think God's character has been misrepresented by all people, Christians included. And I think that's unfortunate. But I think rather than pointing fingers at other Christians, and, I get so tired of it, because there's a lot of good out there and a lot of people.
Stop pointing your fingers at gay people. Because seriously,
not
one verse of the Bible condemns homosexuality. Seriously. I mean, dead serious. You could look this up on your own time. You could talk to a theologian. You could talk to a historian. You could talk to a librarian. You could talk to anyone with any amount of knowledge on this.
Guess what? I don't point my finger at them. I just said I think acting on it is a sin, but I also think gossip is a sin, and I think stealing, and I think being dishonest, and I think having quarrels with people. I think there's a whole host of things, and I think society likes to point out that sin. That happens to be the hot topic right now.
I appreciate the superpower. Thank you so much. Why are all these things wrong? So I just want to point out the symmetry breaker. You just listed off so many of these sins. Are these sins because they don't promote goodness, eudaimonia, fulfillment, happiness?
Well, because God's laws are...
Come on. I want to keep this concise. Please.
Okay. Okay. That might be hard for me, but...
what I'm just getting at is homosexuality is not a sin by your own religion. And this is held to be true, but if you talk to any theologian, historian, if you look at any exegesis, on the verses in the Bible, if you talk to someone who knows their shit, right? And then on top of that, I know you don't prescribe to, the Catholic Church, but even the Catholic Pope is it's not bad at all, right? So then, then moving on from that point, and then if you are going to hold to this as being wrong, you're going to have an unjustified argument, right? Because you can't support the existence of your God, right? Because we got to look at things in a very logical fashion. You can't give any proof or justification as to the existence of your God that A, cannot be applied to other religions, B, isn't misinformation, or C, isn't contradictive, right? So that's really all, right? But I appreciate you for coming up here. It was a good conversation.
Well, you know what? It'd be fun to talk to you more sometime, but I get that you need to keep scrolling here, buddy. Get your other guest up.
I appreciate you for coming up. It was a pleasant talk.
Yeah, you're a pleasant guy. You take care.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I know. No, that was a pleasant conversation. I enjoyed that conversation a lot. All right, y'all. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to be hopping off for the night. I got to go do some homework, grab some dinner. You know, all the usual regular things that, you know, we as humans have to do about 3 times a day. Eating, right? I appreciate everyone that, you know, came out and enjoyed, you know, the debates tonight. If you did enjoy them, thank you for enjoying them. I appreciate everyone that came up and, you know, debated me. It was a fun night. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We got like 20, 30 subscribers tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who gifted tonight, all the donors. Just know it's really appreciated. I love you all. You all are fucking phenomenal, and I'm so happy that I just have this platform where I could click a button and just talk to like thousands of people and have this intellectual conversation with some. Make sure you hit that follow button. You know, I do this every night. It's fun. I do this every single night. I love it. I fucking love it. Make sure you also go like, comment, share, and save my recent post on TikTok. I will see you all tomorrow, and I might quite plausibly see you guys in a little bit on my second account, It's Not Dean. I'll probably do a little stream on there. Let's see if we have anyone to raid, though. I was just about to get off. Let's see if we have anyone to raid. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not seeing anyone. You know, we're just give us a second. We're gonna look for someone to raid. I mean, here, honestly, let's go raid one of my old friends. So this isn't like a big creator. This is a very like atypical raid of mine. This is probably the only time I'll do this. Right now, her name's Courtney. She's hosting a stream on abortion and like pro-choice versus pro-life. Oh, Terry? Is Terry live? Bro, if Terry's fucking live, oh my god. Yo, Terry's live. I have an idea. Is Terry really live? Yes? Oh shit, she is. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna go fucking raid Terry's stream. I want you to all spam @invite it's not Dean. And like I'm gonna run a quick text poll. I'm gonna go live on my second account right now. Let's see if we could get her to invite me. Let's see if we could try to talk to Terry. So this is the it's not Dean. ITSNOTDEAAN. Let's go fucking all raid Terry's stream. We're gonna go raid Terry, then we're gonna end it, and I'm gonna go live on my second account right after I get off of here. Let's see if we could go live with the one, the only fucking Terri Joe. So this is her right here. This is her right here. This is Terri Joe. Let's stream and say invite it's not Dean. ITSNOTDEAANN. I want all of you guys to go raid Terri Joe's stream. We're gonna go live on the second account right now. Say invite it's not Dean DEAAN. Everyone go over to her stream right now and do it. Let's fucking do it, chat. I'm gonna go live on my second account. Let's see if we can go live with Terry. I love you all. Have a good one. Goodbye. Have a good أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Who's Dean? Girl, fuck you and Dean. I really mean that too. And don't think that I'm just saying that just to say it. I mean it. Fuck you and Dean, bitch. If it ain't Geraldine, I don't want to hear it. Or are you too busy over there looking like a damn glazed chocolate donut? Can you hear me?